throughout your whole career at Amazon, it appears to me like you paid yourself about $80,000 a year in total.
Yeah.
Cash comp. And never took additional equity in the company the entire time.
No, I never did. And I asked the comp committee of the board not to give me any comp. And my view was, I was a founder. I already owned a significant amount of the company, and I just didn't feel good about taking more. I felt I had plenty of incentive. It was, I owned, more than 10% of the company, more earlier, before it was diluted by various things, more than 20% of the company. And I just felt, how could I possibly need more incentive than owning such a, most founders own big chunks of the company. They don't really they're more like owner operators. The way they increase their wealth is not by getting more equity. They just want to make the equity they have more valuable. And so I just would have felt icky about it. And I'm actually very proud of that decision. I sometimes wish that there were and maybe you can do this, Andrew, or maybe the Washington Post will do this, but somebody needs to make a list where they rank people by how much wealth they've created for other people. And so instead of the Forbes list, it ranks you by your own wealth. So, Amazon's market cap is $2.3 trillion today. I own about, 200 billion-ish of it. So if you take 2.3 billion and subtract out the piece I kept for myself, then I've created something like 2.1 trillion of wealth for other people. That should put me pretty high on some kind of list. And that's a better list. How much wealth have you created for other people?
Right.
People like Jensen at NVIDIA, he's going to be very high on that list. And that would be a pretty cool list. Somebody should do that list.
I think that is a very cool list.